Hey, Donnie, guess what I just did?
Opened AutoCAD for the first time in 10 years. No retro?
No.
I know, you forgot to sync your model to Central.
Oh my gosh, no, I'm way better than that. Yeah.
Well, coworkers don't say the same.
Fair enough.
I know what you did. You applied shared coordinates to a Jeffersonian grid.
What is it with you and Jeffersonian grids?
I like them,
All
Jefferson.
right, so no, I did none of those things. I actually, I registered for Autodesk University.
Oh, that's actually kind of productive.
It was quite a morning for me.
But there's a big change for AU this year, isn't there?
Well, the date is one of the big changes. So
yes.
usually it is the week after Thanksgiving. This year they've scooted up to the week before Thanksgiving. So it's November 15th through 17th.
So no holiday interferences at all.
Depending on what holidays do you celebrate, maybe Mickey Mouse's birthday on the 18th is a big thing.
That's an important one.
Yeah, no.
But actually, I think more important than that is you are a first-time speaker. You're entering the circuit.
I am. I'm really excited. So I've been to AU a couple times before, and it's great. The classes are great. You know, meeting the people is always great. The new tech you find at the booths and in the exhibit hall is fantastic. But this is my first year presenting. I'm actually co-presenting. I'm co-presenting 2 sessions. The first one I'm doing with TJ Meehan. We're co-presenting, and our session is COBie and classification systems in Revit. And we're going to be talking about collecting data and organizing that.
COBie is like TJ's, he's
That's
a
his bread
resident
and butter.
expert, isn't he?
TJ has forgotten more about COBie than I will ever learn. So I'm really excited about doing this session with him and sharing these tips and these tricks with everybody out there who needs this for Revit. And in my second session, I'm co-presenting 2. The second session I'm co-presenting with...
Right here. So Jason and I, we are going to be co-presenting the 7 deadly sins of corporate training programs.
Mm-hmm.
And both of us have experience as CAD and BIM managers standing up corporate training programs back at firms, and we kind of see the other side of the fence now here at CADD Microsystems supporting those very training programs. So we're going to kind of take a look at the sort of holistic view of training within organizations, kind of talking about how it's not just something that happens in the classroom, but really across the entire workplace. So
definitely. So I'm stoked. I'm really excited. So this is my first year presenting. This is your 10th year presenting. So we don't know if it's a 10 or 11th anniversary. We looked it up, but whatever it is, 10 years.
A long time.
10 years. That's a crazy long time. So people are registering now. What are your veteran tips for folks registering?
So I know everyone says this, but it is absolutely imperative. If you plan on going to AU, I absolutely recommend registering as soon as possible. Not only, I think, does the price go up in October sometime?
Yeah, and it goes up like almost $400, I think.
Kind of expensive. But beyond that, beyond the cost piece, I think the more important thing is right now is when you get the best pick of classes. There are, usually 500-600 classes offered out at AU, and they do tend to fill up fast, so you want to get in there as quickly as possible.
Yep.
I think the other big one, even though the conference itself is being held at the Venetian this year, my personal preference is to actually stay over at the Palazzo. It's the same price in terms of hotel-wise, but the reason I prefer the Palazzo, it's a little bit newer, but I think more importantly, I don't have to walk through the casino in order to get over to the conference floor.
Maybe the casino's your thing. I know for me, at the Smoky Casino and seeing the people who've been there all night long is not really the thing I want to see when I'm heading towards a conference. So Palazzo is a great place to be if you want to get a kind of a head start and a jump on getting in line.
And I think the other thing, just speaking of registration, when you do register, you'll have the opportunity to actually tag CADD Microsystems. CADD Microsystems is a reseller sponsor of this year's conference, and so if you tag us, you will get an invitation to our customer reception, which I should mention is being held on Tuesday instead of Wednesday night to make room for the big AU bash that is moving from Thursday to Wednesday night this year. So.
Nice, awesome. Great tips. Head on over to au.autodesk.com to register, and if you are a veteran like Donnie, we would love to hear the tips you have, so go ahead and jot them down in the comments section below.